Good afternoon. I'm Kevin Burke with the National Weather Service office for Chicago, Illinois. Just wanted to bring you up to date with the latest information regarding the lake effect snow across portions of the area. First of all, some of the latest radar imagery as of about 3:30 p.m. this afternoon shows us our lake effect plume of snow here continues to affect portions of northeastern Illinois here, and mainly areas eastern Cook County near Chicago and areas southward across far eastern Will, and actually all the way down into portions of Kankakee and even far northern portions of Iroquois County as well late this afternoon. Now this band of snow is going to slowly continue to shift off towards the east as we head into the early evening hours here, and it will begin to affect mainly areas across northwestern Indiana through the evening tonight. And here's the area that we're expecting some of the heavier lake effect snow showers to occur this evening. Again, currently is affecting the Chicago metro area and points southward from there, but that will move eastward here probably after about 6 o'clock this evening, and mainly be northwestern Indiana's issue here into Porter and Lake County, and also some even getting into Newton and Jasper counties as well through the evening hours. Now, as far as additional accumulations here, it's going to be highly variable across the region, as lake effect snow showers tend to be. So overall, maybe as much as 1 to 4 inches across far southern sections of the area, and maybe an additional inch or so in the Chicago area before things start to wind down. But the main accumulations through this evening and into the early overnight hours are really going to be here across Lake and Porter, Indiana, where as much as 10 inches to perhaps some localized areas close to 12 inches. Definitely not out of the question this evening, as we're going to expect these very heavy lake effect bands to affect the region. Could actually even get 1 to 2 inch per hour snowfall rates in some of these bands of snow, and this of course could create near whiteout conditions at times just because it'll be snowing so hard. And once the snow ends, again the main issue tonight is going to be the much colder air and the associated wind chills. This is pretty much the forecasted wind chills that we're expecting tonight. And just break it down for you here really quickly. The lake effect snow squalls again shifting into northern Indiana, and 3 to 8 inches here, but again some locally higher amounts close to 10 inches are certainly possible here this evening, and this will create some treacherous travel conditions across portions of northwestern Indiana. And then of course the very cold conditions tonight. Actual air temperatures only a few degrees above zero downtown to well below zero in some of the outlying areas in north central Illinois there. And again, those wind chills even much colder than that for tonight. And we actually are going to stay in this pretty active weather pattern here as we head into the end of the week and weekend. This is the weather map looking at late Friday and really Friday night here. We're going to have this other area of low pressure track eastward across the upper Midwest here, and you can see high pressure here out across the east coast. Now this won't necessarily be a big precip event for us, and we probably won't see much of any precip, but what's going to be the main key here is the pressure gradient, which will create some decently strong south to southwest winds starting again late Friday and continuing Friday night. And these winds could be strong enough to produce some considerable blowing and drifting snow. This will be something we'll have to watch across the region, as it could produce enough blowing snow that it could cause some travel problems across the region. So again, that's late Friday night for some strong winds causing some blowing and drifting snow. And then as we head later into the weekend, we're watching another possible storm system. This would be looking ahead to Saturday night and into Sunday. The weather map here shows this area of low pressure here forming across the Ozarks region, and the the forecast for this is to track this low up across the Ohio Valley and actually strengthening it. And this particular track could produce a pretty good area of accumulating snow across portions of the mid-Mississippi Valley and into the lower Great Lakes region. So this will be something we have to watch as we get closer. Again, this would be late Saturday and into Sunday for accumulating snow. Still a lot of questions as the track of this system and where the best potential would be. But it's definitely another storm system worth watching. And if that wasn't enough, after that system goes through, this is now looking Sunday night through Tuesday night of next week. Behind this system, some bitterly cold air will be moving in across the region. In fact, it'll probably be some of the coldest air that the region has seen in quite a few years. We probably will be seeing temperatures, high temperatures, during the day, Monday and Tuesday, possibly remaining below zero. And that's actual air temperatures, with overnight lows in some cases approaching minus 20 or colder across the region. So again, very bitterly cold air mass expected to drop across the region early next week. So again, a very active weather pattern continues across the region, and that's pretty much the latest forecast thinking, and we invite you to stay up to date on the weather information, and thanks again for joining me. Have a good evening.